right, everybody, welcome to a special Wednesday morning.
It is a special Wednesday morning. I get to spend it with you.
Yep, that's about the size of it. It is a special Wednesday morning because Jessie is on a new work schedule.
And I get to hang out with Sam.
And
you.
There's a few days of the week that she'll be able to do this now. So we are going to be playing Meerkat Kingdoms. This is a new game that is actually, I believe, on Kickstarter right now. It's got, I believe, 27 days. I think when I checked this morning, it said 27 days left.
Nice.
They've already funded. I'm going to go fix that right now because it literally started beeping seconds before we clicked live. Go live. So I'm going to go fix that real quick. I'll be right back. You can talk with Jessie until I get there. All right, here we go.
I'll even scoot over. Oops. The good news is I get to spend the morning with Sam.
Yeah, that's the ticket.
It's all good. It's all good. While Sam fixes our beeping smoke detector carbon monoxide thing, it's been going off all the time. We can't figure out why. While he fixes that, I know. Everyone's surprised that I am here. So I will read. Victoria is here and says, good morning. Curious about the game. I've heard nothing about it, but Meerkat meeples are adorable. Super adorable. They're so cute. They're so cute. So I'm excited to play. See? Easy problem fixed.
No, problem not fixed. Problem put a Band-Aid on until we figure out what's wrong with this stupid thing. We just put new batteries in it. There is no smoke. There is no carbon monoxide. We don't even have a car in the garage. Where is carbon monoxide going to be coming from?
You can get it from different things.
Well, like what?
I don't know, but
Cat
if there's
poop.
like
Does
maybe,
cat poop?
Maybe.
Cat urine?
I don't know.
Because it's right there. Oh. Really? Strider? You have to be right here in between us.
Yes.
Cool.
And everyone's a little surprised. We said, Jess, everyone's in the... But Jess, in the morning? Yeah, you have a new schedule.
All right.
So I might be able to do this a couple of days a week.
Yep, maybe so. Philip Zomberg is here. What's up? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Matthew Vincent. Daniel Nellen. I don't recognize your name. This must be one of the few times that you have showed up and said something.
Well, we're glad you're here.
Yeah, thanks for being here, Daniel. Victoria Ketchum is here. Did I already say hi to Victoria?
No, but Micah, Victoria.
Micah, Victoria, Philip, Matthew, and Daniel. All right, so we are set to go. So Meerkat Kingdoms, let me go ahead and put it down on the table here, it's an area majority game, not necessarily area control, because even if you don't have the largest number of meerkats in a specific area of the board, you may still score points for having second most or third most. And that's what these markers here are on the each of the different areas. Mm-hmm. So the person who has the most meerkats in section 8 will score 8 points. The second most will score 4. Third and fourth in a 4-player game will not score anything.
Got it.
Whereas over here in section 9, you'll score 9 points for having the most, 5 for having second most, and 2 for having third most.
Sure.
So that gives you the idea. That's the difference between area control and area majority. Area majority is you're going to get points for not for being in the running, but area control is more often than not,
higher points.
All or nothing.
Yep.
So that's basically what's going on here. Now, it is also a dice rolling game. So what we're going to do is on our turns, we're going to roll these 3 dice. And so, for example, if I roll the 3 dice and I have a 3, 4, and 5 out here, I'm going to pick one of those to be the determining factor on how many meerkats I can put out this turn.
Right.
And then the other 2 are going to be added together, and the sum is where you're going to put those meerkats. All right, so if I chose 5, that means that I could put out 3 of my Meerkats, or I could put my queen out there. The queen, so if you roll a 5 or a 6, you can put out 3 Meerkats or 1 queen. If you roll a 3 or a 4, you can put out 2 Meerkats, but you can't put out your queen at that point. And if you roll a 1 or a 2, you can put out 1 Meerkat. So in this particular case, I may want to choose to do the 5, which allows me to put out either 3 of my Meerkats in section 7, which is down here, or I can put my queen out there on section 7. One of those two. That's the placement things for your placing your Meerkats out there. All right. Now, you have a lot of different options available to you there. You could put 2 Meerkats on 9. You could put 2 Meerkats on 8. So there's a lot of different combinations that can happen there. All right, so that's the first thing that you're going to do on all of your turns. Another thing is that instead of putting out Meerkats or your queen Meerkat, you can place a guardian in your reserve area. Now, guardians are simply just taking one of your dudes and putting them up there in the reserve area. This is important because this is the place where you will guard pups. Pups are generated whenever you interact with Casanova over here. So this is the roving male who is spreading his wild oats in the Meerkat kingdoms. And basically, whenever you place, like for example, in that last case where I put 3 Meerkats over there, whenever I put 3 Meerkats over there using the dice, I can activate the roving Meerkat, and that allows me to take 1 pup and place it into my reserve area. Now, guardians are going to give you points based on if they're guarding pups at the end of the game.
But you only need 1 guardian for the pups. 1 babysitter.
That is, that's a good question. Let me look at the scoring thing. I just read the part where it talks about scoring. After all points have been awarded for desert tiles, the players who have pups in their reserve area will score points by multiplying the number of pups by the number of guardians in the reserve area. You can never have more than 4 pups and 4 guardians. Sure. So the maximum number of points you'll get from over 16. Here is 16. But if this was the case at the end, I'd get 1 point.
Right, got it.
Yay, Bob. But so that's probably not going to be the bulk of your points. Now, we did talk about how you have first, second, and third place here. There is the possibility to have ties. And ties are pretty brutal in this game. And that means that if player 1 and player 2 are tied, it's like they aren't there at all. And third place gets the gets the top points. If if second and third place are tied, they don't get anything. But you don't get all of these points. You just get the top spot for points in those situations. But ties are brutal. You can force a tie in an area by using some of your burrow actions, which we'll go over in a minute. And basically what you're doing is, I'm not getting any points, and neither are you. You know, that kind of thing. So just be aware that ties are pretty brutal in this game. After you place Meerkats on a tile or assign a guardian to your reserve area, you also have the opportunity to take a burrow action. And the burrow actions are all up here on top. And what you have to do in order to take a burrow action is take one of your Meerkats out of the main reserve area and place it up there. Now, the burrow actions are from left to right you can move one of your Meerkats on the board from one area to an adjacent area. And adjacent areas are like from here to here or here. Those are adjacent. This one has 4 that are adjacent to it. That makes sense?
Yes.
This one has 5 that are adjacent to it.
Right.
Okay. So that is what the first burrow action does. It allows you to move one Meerkat from one area to an adjacent area. The second burrow action allows you to, if your queen is out there, it allows you to move 2 areas. So I can move it like this. All right. The third burrow action is, for example, if there was a dude out here like this, and I had one of my dudes over here like this, I could swap the 2, just like that. All right, that's what the third burrow action is. And the fourth burrow action is you can take some of these oasis tiles and move them to a tile that doesn't have an oasis tile yet. All right. And then the final burrow action is you get to activate the roving male and roll a die. That's the one I didn't read all the way. Let me just get back to it real quick.
And these are, like, you have to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, you can do any of, like, for example, I can do this one first if I want to.
Got it.
You don't have to go this way. It's just that they're once per turn, once per game. So once you have a dude there, you cannot use that action again.
Right.
Until you recall him, and that's one of the Oasis token actions, is recalling him from a place out there back here, or one of your burrow actions putting him back down here.
Okay.
All right.
So you can burrow in or out.
Correct.
Burrow
action. You may activate the roving male.
I can burrow out.
Yeah, it is possible for you not to, you don't have to activate the roving male if you don't want to. For example, if you already have 4 pups up here, you won't want to do it again because it won't benefit you. Why does it have that? You may activate the roving male. Okay. And then it has that, the thing that's getting me is that little plus.
I think it's a pup.
That die symbol. Oh, yeah, you get a cube. Okay, that's all it is. Yeah, thank you. All right, I'm just overthinking stuff. Now,
But one burrow action is burrowing in or out.
I think you're trying to read too much nature into this. A burrow action is just doing one of these 5 things.
Yes, I get that. But then you said you could also bring them
okay.
back.
No, you can bring them back, yes, but that's part of the Oasis tokens out here. This little token right here means that you can, when you activate this token, you can take one of your Meerkats from out here and put them back into your main area, or you can take one of your Meerkats from here that you've used to activate a burrow action and put them back in your main area. All right, so that's what the recover action does. Other things here, so that's the retrieve action that we just talked about. If you activate this token here, it's simply going to let you gain 1 guardian. Not a pup, a guardian. This one over here allows you to swap. It's the same as the burrow action, but it lets you swap one with another adjacent. And then that one simply lets you move one of your Meerkats to an adjacent area. All right, this awards a bonus 3 points. So whenever that one comes up, they are in these 2 things here. This one, it says winner can, what does that say? Spread 2 guardians? Oh, okay. So if you have 2 guardians up here, you can spread them out. And that probably means that you will be able to... If you claim the highest score value of the desert tile this token is on at the end of the game, you can place 2 guardian Meerkats from your reserve area onto the adjacent desert tile that has not yet been scored. One thing to notice here is that these are one-time uses. The blue ones are one-time uses, and then they go away. But the desert tile this token is on at the end of the game, you can place 2 guardian. Okay, apparently this just decided. Onto the adjacent desert tile that has not yet been scored.
Hold, please.
What is going on here? I don't. These are one-time. This just decided to start working. The sound just decided to come on. I don't understand what's going on here, but anyway. So the blue ones are one-time uses, and then they go away, and then they'll be replaced by another one out of the bag. The tan ones, when they come out, they are going to be permanent fixtures. The red ones are hazard tokens that have a red side on one And then on the other side, they have a tan side. So the red side will immediately activate when it comes out. The other side will be there permanently for the rest of the game. All right. But these are generally all of the different faces. So the jackal here for the hazard token, all players lose 1 meerkat from their highest adjacent tile. And then fire, players lose 1 meerkat from the tile that is on fire. So if it's on fire, then you have to lose 1 from there. And then the hawk, the winning player on the tile that it's being activated on, loses 1 meerkat from that location. Cool. All right. So, and then they'll turn over and they'll be one of the different tan ones. You'll notice that the tan ones. This token right here, it is basically this. There's a red one and then there's also a green one. And this is the reverse scoring, basically. So I believe wherever this token is, for example, the person who has the least amount will gain this.
Got it. Person
who has the most will gain that. But there's a weird little timing mechanism. When that red one comes out, it will get placed on a certain tile, and then the player who places it gets this. We'll go over the rest of that because it's kind of a wonky.
Sure.
For me, I'll have to reread it, but generally speaking, there's like a little timing thing where if it's the red one that's out there, it cannot be moved. But then once it comes back to the player's turn who placed it, the green is placed on top of the red, and now it can be moved. And once it's moved, the green one comes back off to the player who moved it, and now it can't be moved again until it comes back to that player's turn. So it's a little wonky, cool. But it's just a way for you to kind of, it's a way for you to kind of lock down the reverse scoring on a tile.
Right.
And then that reverse scoring can be moved around from time to time. So it's a little interesting. All right, let's see here. Ryder Daniels is here. Greetings, good to see you. Jeff is here. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. It's not Halloween yet. Spooky. What is he talking about? Spooky.
Your sound going on randomly.
Spirit of Eric is messing up things. I know, right? That Eric. All right. Last thing, and then we can get started. The first person to put all of their meerkats out onto the board gets the 9-pointer. Second person to put all their stuff out gets the 6-pointer, and that's just bonus points at the end of the game. All right, and that's that. Now, there's an automa. We're just going to do the automa. I'm not going to teach it.
Okay.
Because it doesn't matter. They'll get it when you add, and we'll run it. They go last. So I'm going to go first because you hate going first.
What are these letters? That's the automa.
Low, high, middle. Low, high, middle. Highest value, lowest value, middle value. 2 of each. Oh. That's not an E, it's an M.
I read it as an E, so I'm like, why does this say?
All right.
Hockey sticks.
Hockey sticks?
H-E, hockey sticks.
Oh, H-E double hockey sticks.
So I was very confused.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, they're red, so it makes sense.
I was just a little worried.
All right, so I'm going to begin by rolling the 3 dice. All right, so I've got 2... okay, so here's the thing. It's another little rule. It's cool. These rules come up. If you ever roll snake eyes, there's no area out here that has a value of 2. So if you roll snake eyes and you choose those 2 dice to be the location die, you can place them wherever you want. All right? So I'm going to actually do that. I'm going to choose the 4, which allows me to place 2 meerkats. And I'm going to place them wherever I want. I'm going to place them out here so that they can bow chicka bow bow with the roving male and make a pup. That makes sense?
Yep.
Now, I believe the roving male moves. So I want to make sure of that before we go on. Roll 2 dice, add the values together, and move the roving male to that place. All right, so we're going to take 2 dice, roll them in there. What did we do? 8. So he's going to come up here to the 8 tile now, and I have 2 Meerkats here, and I've got my pup right there, and that's the end of my turn. Now I get to activate, if I want to, I can activate one of my tokens. So what I think I might do is...
You mean a burrow action?
Yeah, I can activate one of my, but I have to use one of my Meerkats down here to activate it. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to move one of these Oasis tokens. Oasis tokens are activated when you place there, I believe. I want to make sure of that. Pretty sure that's what it is. It's not me.
That's not me.
It is not me. It's Strider. When a blue okay, when all of those may be activated only when you place Meerkats on a desert tile. Yep. So I'm going to take this little guy right here and move him right down here. Okay. And your turn.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't activate it. Yeah, go ahead. All right, so you've got 2 2s and a 3. Now, oh, I forgot. You can re-roll any number of your dice once. You have to take the second action. So if you don't like that 2 2 3, you can choose any number of your dice or all of them and re-roll them immediately, hoping to get a better value. But it's up to you. That is correct, Micah. This is not just a 2-player game. There is a red and a yellow color. It goes up to 4. If you're playing with 2 players, the publisher suggests that you use the Automa or the Automata, or whatever you call it. What is it called? Automa. The Automa. So that's what we're going to be doing. Now, it also says that you can add them to any other. So if you're playing a 3-player game, you can also use the Automa there as well.
Okay. So if I just keep this roll.
Okay.
Let's see. There's no 2. So I have to do it 3. Because it has to go. Oh, that's the number of die. I'm confusing myself. Got it. 3 gets me 2.
2, and you can place it on the 4.
And I can place it on the 4.
That's correct.
I will fix it.
Thank you.
Don't
monster.
give me a guff.
All right. Strider, go lay down. Go on. Go lay down. All right. So that's that. And now you can do a burrow action.
I need another turn before I figure things out.
Okay.
So
You're not going to do a burrow action. Okay. All right. So now we do Automa. And Automa is basically we're going to roll this die. And this die means that you're going to take the lowest value, the middle value, or the highest value for the how many you're going to place. And then the other 2 are going to become the location. All right, so this is basically telling us which one is going to be the number of Meerkats we can put out there. All right, so this is the low. So out of these, we're going to take the 3 because that's the low die out of here. And then we're going to place 2 on the 8. So 2 come right out here. And I don't believe that, I don't think that the Automa activates the roving male dude. Maybe he does, I don't know, I'll check in a minute. Now, another thing that happens whenever the Automa rolls is that if you roll doubles from after they're separated, if the 2 dice are the same, it also fires off a special ability down here. So if they roll double 3s or double 4s, you can swap one Automa Meerkat from the current placement location with an opponent's Meerkat on an adjacent tile. So they don't have any that are adjacent, so that won't fire off this turn. So there you have it. And I don't believe you must activate these tokens, so I don't think that, double checking, in case you haven't noticed, this is the first time When a token is activated, may be activated only when. So you don't have to. This wouldn't actually activate because he's not actually going to do anything. Now, what about Automa and the... I wonder if it moves again. Roving Mail. You may activate. If you do, resolve. Roving Mail may be activated only by placing Meerkats. Queen Meerkat cannot be used to chase off. Move one of your Meerkats on a different desert tile.
I'm going to send you out of this room.
Closer to the Roving Mail. I don't see that the Automa interacts with the Roving Mail. I don't see that. So pretty sure.
Well, it
there you
doesn't
go.
have like
Yeah,
a pup
I didn't
area.
think so. I didn't think so. Thank you, Daniel, for confirming that. Didn't think it did, but I wanted to make sure.
Holmes Game says hello.
Who? Oh, the Anthonys are here. Hello, hello. It's been a while since I was able to see you guys live. Good to see y'all. Good to see you too. Is there a solo then? I believe there is, yes. Well, it says 2 to 4 players, but maybe there isn't.
Daniel responded to the question.
Yeah, technically you can play solo. Use the Automa system for multiple NPCs. Yeah. But the box does say 2 to 4 players. So there you go. All right, so that's the Automa, right? That's it? They're done? And so all of these dice come out. We'll place that right back there. And I will roll. 1 and 4 and 4. Or I could place 2 on a 5. Where's 5? 5 is right there. That's dangerously close to Mr. Wiggles here. But that might be an interesting thing to do. Another thing here is that, for example, if I played 2 of my dudes here and then activated this burrow action and swapped one of these 2 like this, me placing that there doesn't activate him. And it doesn't activate that either. It only activates on a roll. Yeah.
Sure.
I don't really like that roll, so I'm going to re-roll. All right, so now I've got a 2, 3, so I can, it's, wow. I can go 1 on this 7, which is down there, which might be beneficial. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do 1 on the 7. So I'm going to put this down here. When I do that, I'm going to activate this guy. So it comes off, but that allows me to reclaim this dude. And then, not from here, we're going to draw another tile for that thingy to be replaced. So this comes out and crap. So it is the Jackal. And the Jackal says all players lose 1 Meerkat from the highest adjacent tile. Oh. So I don't think that affects me because we have to lose from the highest adjacent tile.
Definitely doesn't affect me. I don't have many on the board, and I don't have anything adjacent.
To the affected desert tile, each player will lose 1 Meerkat from the highest numbered desert tile they have a Meerkat on.
Wait, you took this piece off. Remember when we were explaining?
It goes here. It just goes here. That the other one that activates that hasn't come out yet. So that doesn't actually happen because it would have activated adjacent tiles. So now this just gets turned over. And so this is the one that when at the end of the game, if you're winning this one, you can disperse some guardians to other adjacent tiles to either force a tie, break a tie, whatever. And then this goes out of the game. That, I believe, is the end of... Oh, no, I can do a burrow action. So I'm going to go like this and move this dude over here like that. And your turn.
6, 2, 3.
Is the desert tile placement varied, or is it set up the same way every game? It's varied. So you basically have all of the same tiles out there. You shuffle them out, and you put them out into this format. So the numbers that are adjacent to each other will vary from game to game.
Okay. I can put out my queen. I have a 6.
Yep.
And it goes on the 5 spot.
Okay. The queen acts as a 2.5, I believe is what it is. Yep. Acts as 2.5 Meerkats. So it will basically break all ties. So you have 2.5 on the 5 right now. I would have to put 3 out there to beat your queen. All right.
And then I have an option of doing a burrow.
Yep.
Which I don't quite know. I can't do that. I don't have pups. I'm not on the same space as that. I can move an oasis tile to where I am. I can swap with somebody adjacent.
Yep.
I don't want to do that.
Okay.
I can move my queen to just put her out, so I don't want to do that. And I can move one from an adjacent, or move one more. So,
Choose to resolve this ability.
Okay,
Meerkats on any tile in the column or desert. Okay, I believe your queen.
so I could move it here, so I have people in 2 spots.
You could, or you could move your queen over here, I believe. Let me double check. Maybe she can't be activated that way. Your queen cannot be the last Meerkat you place on the player board. That's interesting.
Never mind. Oh, not the last. Okay.
No. Yeah, it can't be
got it,
like
I got it.
you're the last dude out there. Your queen also protects them from those red. Protects your Meerkats from those red ones.
Cool.
Are you done? You're done? Okay. And what is told on that Meerkat card for Automa Meerkats? Well, these are just the different things that when you roll the dice, if you roll doubles, these are the special abilities that are going to be fired off if you roll doubles.
All right. 1s or 2s.
Yep.
3s or 4s. 5s or 6.
All right, here we go. Automa.
It does say if the automa gets 3 matching dice on its roll, perform the applicable bonus action
Twice.
twice.
So if it rolls all
3 threes.
all threes,
Yeah, you
then
get that
it's going to
twice.
get that twice. Yeah.
Got it.
All right, so this one says take the middle one. So the 3 is going to give us 2 Meerkats, and then it goes out to the 6, which is over here. And there were no doubles rolled, so that's that. That comes back here. Did you guys pull all of the tokens from the blue bag first? It seems early for the fire to come out. The brown bag is used once the blue bag is empty. Yeah, see, that's the thing. During setup, I didn't know where to put those, but since those things were starting to take out, as it says, place brown Oasis tokens into the brown bag, except for the green reverse token. Place that beside the bag. Place the blue Oasis tokens into the blue bag. Then draw and place the blue Oasis token onto desert tiles 3, 4, 6, and 8. Then it doesn't say anything else about where to place those red tokens.
And
so
they must go into the brown bag.
Yeah, that might be the thing there.
Because it says blue tokens here if it doesn't say anything about that other one.
So, but I even looked over here, and it said all this says is when you draw one of the 3 hazard tokens. So that little, I don't know where that is. That tells me to take things out of one bag, or place the red ones into the brown bag, and so forth and so on. So since we didn't actually do that, we'll take these, this, and that, and this, and we'll place them in here. That means that this would have come out, and nope, not these. These.
Because Daniel said the red tokens are brown on the other side, so that's why they would be placed in the brown bag.
Gotcha. I understand that. But that needs to, I would, and again, this is just, that needs to be said here in setup. That needs to be said here in setup. So, because they are not just tan tokens, they are red tokens too. So anyway, that one's coming off, and this one is getting replaced by another one of those. So you do that, this comes out. So this bag is not being touched yet. And that one goes down there because the opposite of that, or the trigger of that one, is in that bag. So, okay, thank you, Daniel. Appreciate you, buddy. That makes more sense. I just couldn't find it in setup, so I made an uneducated guess. Thank you.
I think it's your turn.
My turn now. Okay. Ooh, I could place my queen on the 9 area. Ooh. Yeah, you're bringing your queen over to my area, so I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to say, what's up? What's up? That's what it makes me think of every time they stand up. What's up, man? What you doing? I can see you over there. What you doing? Why you walking over my hood? See, that's what I think of whenever I see them standing up like that. So that's 9, the queen on the 9. And that's pretty much it. What can I do for those? I believe that allows you to move the queen up to 2 times. Mm-hmm. Bum, 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 bum. You may move your queen up to 2 adjacent tiles. Yes. All right. So I think what I want to do is I want to come over here and protect my little guy over there with the 12. And that was a burrow action. Your turn.
5, 5, 1.
Mm-hmm. So you could place out 3 meerkats on a 6. Or you can put out 1 meerkat on the 10. Or you can re-roll.
Hold on. Wait. Roll 3 dice. Select 2. So I could put them on a 10, which is way down there. And there's a red dude. But I need to do that. What triggers game end? You didn't say that also. And then, or I could place 3 on the 6. I will place 3 on the 6.
Okay.
And then I can burrow. So I will burrow.
The game ends.
Place 1 on the spot. I can move 1 adjacent.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yes?
Yep. The game ends when all the bonus scoring tokens have been awarded. All right. So when one of us has placed all of our meerkat, well, I'm sorry, when both of us
I've placed our meerkats.
it's also possible for the Automa to be one of those. So that's when that happens. So the first player to place all of their meerkats on desert tiles, burrow spaces, or the reserve area immediately receives 9 bonus point token.
Cool.
The second player to do all of that. Now, so it's not just placing your people out here. It's up here, and out there.
Right. Everything is out of your little
everything
hole.
is out of your main area here.
Yes.
That's the when 2 of us.
Yes.
Whether it's the Automa in one of us or us 2. When 2 players.
That Automa's move.
All right. Automa is going to go now. The lowest, so he's going to put out 1 at the 8 spot. So that's going to go here. And then because he rolled 2 4s, swap one Automa Meerkat from the current placement location with an opponent's Meerkat on the adjacent tile with the highest value. Since it is a 4, so highest value doesn't actually work. So that doesn't actually work out. Yeah. Dig a tunnel, dig a tunnel. Anyone else have this in their head from The Lion King 1.5, number 3 in Europe? Nope, never watched that. Sorry. Okay, here we go. Okay, I could put out 3 Meerkats at 6. Where is 6? Way over there. Ooh, that would give me the win. And I would be able to get +1 Guardian, is that right? Yeah, gain a Guardian. Ooh. I think I will. So I'm
I didn't do that.
You have the choice to do it. Do you want to do it?
Get a Guardian?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Little Miss Retcon. So this is going to come out here. And then
You didn't say it either. You should have said you landed.
Whenever you go to a place that has this, you have the choice of activating it. So now I have that available. And now all of those are gone. So now we've got this guy coming in. All right. So if I go there, which is now not as good, I can move one of my dudes to an adjacent. And the idea here is, I believe, that can be move one of your Meerkats to an adjacent desert tile. Okay, so I will do this. Now, this is all 0. Nobody's getting anything here. But this is going to come off. And now we draw from here.
Cool.
Because I activated that tile.
Yes.
So now, oh, I just get, well, I don't get it, I believe. That is something that stays there. So the winner of this tile is going to get 9 points instead of just 6.
Cool.
I think that's what that is. All right. Increase both score values, not just the winners. So second place will also get 3 extra points is there as well. And I believe that's the end of my turn. Your turn.
Two, 4, 4. Okay.
What you got? 2 full.
So,
Place 2 on 6 or 1 on 8.
right.
You've already,
Well, 8 is pretty terrible, except you get the Oasis one, which means you can swap one, but that doesn't.
well, this one allows you to, the Oasis tile allows you to swap one with somebody else. So if you place here, you could activate this and swap this with your dude, which would then give you the bonus.
The win.
The win, yeah.
Okay, so
And you'd also
eight.
be able to get this, activate this dude, which gives you another pup.
Okay, so I'll do that. I have to.
1 on 8.
Third die is the number. Yes. Okay, I'm there. And then I want to activate that.
Yep.
So I can do that and swappy. And then I get a pup. Yes?
Yeah. Oh, it does say that you have to, if possible, move one of your Meerkats on a different desert tile, 1 tile closer to the roving tile to chase off the roving male. So you would have to move one of these dudes or one of these other dudes one towards this guy to chase him off, and then you roll 2 dice and chase him off.
Oh, okay. I don't think you'd said that before.
Because when I placed him out there, I didn't have anybody else out on the board, so it wasn't possible.
Okay. So if I move that.
Yep. Then you roll the 2 dice and chase him off. He goes to 10, which is way down here.
I'm out of them.
Did you get a pup? Yeah, you did. Okay. Okay, so the high die is going to be 6. So he's going to place out 3 this turn on the 6, which is bad for us. Good night. Stupid meerkats. Stupid red meerkats. And they didn't roll doubles, so that's it. Now my turn. Go 2 on the 5. That might be cool. Could go 1 on the 7, which will allow me to get 1 thing back. So, but that could be bad. So I'm going to go with.
And what is this again? If I were to place on that.
You get to activate that dude.
But you have to be
you just get
next to him.
No, you just get to activate him. 2 on the 5. Yeah, that'll work. Two on the 5. Because that's the location, and that's how many I get. Then burrows. I don't know. Actually, yeah, I do. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap here like that. Your turn.
633.
It is currently on Kickstarter right now, Philip. There is a link in the description below for you to go check it out. Go for it. Painting is here. What's up? What's up? Sorry I missed it, but what is that white polar bear there? That's not a polar bear. That's a roving male. That's a meerkat.
Okay.
But he's standing in a bouquet of flowers because he's that bow chicka bow bow. That's how you go make pups.
So I have a 6, which allows me to put out 3.
Yep.
But I put it on the 6.
That'll give you 1, 2, 3, 4,
1,
5.
2,
That'll give
3,
you
4,
a tie,
5,
which gives me 9 points. I love that idea.
Yeah, I don't think I do. So here's a 9.
You can put 2 on the 9.
I will do that.
Yep.
And then I'm going to
Burrow action.
burrow. Does it have to be on the card I just placed, or can it be anywhere? Like if I'm swapping.
I believe the burrow actions are going to be. Let me check. Hold on. Once you've rolled the dice, you may choose to activate one available on your board. To activate an action, move a meerkat from the large chamber to any empty action space. Each action may be used only once per game unless a meerkat is recalled to the large chamber, which would be done. The 5 burrow spaces on the blah, 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 blah. So you move, you may swap one of your meerkats with an opponent's meerkat on an adjacent desert tile. Apparently it doesn't have to be
from where you
placed it.
So if I were to play a burrow action and go here,
Yep.
I could swap me with you.
Yep, you could. And that's pretty jerky.
True.
Jerky.
I'm not disagreeing with your logic.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's on. All right, so the middle one here, that's interesting. What happens if there is not a middle?
And it has doubles. So.
Well, it does have doubles, but that's usually after, I believe, the select the middle value rolled as the single die. Place. Okay, selects which die to use as the single die that determines how many meerkats the automa will place. Remaining 2. Okay, so select the middle value rolled. It says after separating the dice, if the pair of remaining dice has the same number of strips. But what if there's no middle? There's only a low and a high. What do you think, Daniel? What are the people telling you when you tried it out at Gen Con? What did they say? Did that come up? I would imagine that it has to be the 2 because you have a low and you have a high,
Yeah.
and then you have the middle.
Yeah. Do that.
So that's what I would do, I think. So that means they're going to be able to place 1 meerkat on the 6. Gosh, they love that place, don't they?
Just avoid that place.
That's the red meerkat area. All right, that's that. It would be a 2. Yep, thank you, sir.
3, 2, 6.
No, wait, what are you doing? It's my turn.
Oh, you just went.
They go last. They go after you.
Yeah, got it.
Cheater, pumpkin eater.
You gotta go faster.
Nuh-uh.
You don't have to sit.
All right, so I could put 3 on the 4. Ooh, that seems like overkill, but that could be a base of operations, people. I think I like that. I don't have a guardian over here yet, though. I could do that. But no, I think I'm going to create my base of operations here. I'm going to re-roll these 2, though. I don't like the 4. I'm going to keep that as my...
You can... Wait, I thought you could only re-roll 1 per game.
No. You can re-roll once. You can re-roll your dice once.
To me meant once per game.
Oh, that's not my fault. I said you can re-roll your dice once, but then you have to take the second thing. You have to take the second action.
So that's why I was like, you can't re-roll again.
I absolutely can.
That's why I didn't re-roll the first time.
I actually told you.
Yes, you said you can re-roll once.
It's not my fault.
So I wasn't
didn't
gonna
understand what I said.
Poor teaching.
No, that is not
yes,
poor teaching.
It is.
No, it's not. And I'm going to activate the Pope. And then I have to move something 1 closer. So I'll move this guy closer to here. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to move one of these guys closer this way. And that scares him off. And he goes to the 7, which is over here. Can you pick that up?
No.
And it's your turn.
6, 6, 1.
Ooh, you can place 3 on 7.
Yeah, I can.
Well, that should be good for you because you can retrieve something from out there or in your burrow action, and you get to activate him as well.
Yeah,
But remember, you have to move one of your meerkats closer to him to scare him off.
Totally fine.
So
closer to him.
But that's also going to force another draw of the thing.
I'm going to do that.
Okay, so you're going to put
I'm
3 down
put
here?
3 down there.
All right. So go ahead and retrieve one of your meerkats. Man, your meerkats just...
My meerkats are a little wonky. Yeah. Retrieve one of my meerkats. I'm going to retrieve this one. And then that comes up.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna do your pup?
Oh, I have to move 1 closer.
Yep.
And I need to get a pup too.
Okay, so get a pup.
Get a pup and move 1 closer.
Yep.
Well, la-ti-di-da.
No, Max. Come on, come on. You said we need to go fast.
No, we do. I have to go back.
Okay, that's that. So now roll 2 dice. He goes to the 5, so he comes up here. And the new one that comes out is this one. So this comes out and this goes to you. Now that means that this token cannot be moved with this ability until you place this on top of it like that. And that's not going to happen until it comes back to your turn. So in a multiplayer game, if they wanted to use this, they wouldn't be able to move this one, but they'd be able to move some of the other ones. Well, this is the only other one that they can move right now.
But I want to.
This is
why do
reverse,
I don't know why I have it, because I landed on it first.
because you activated it.
Okay,
That's
so
why.
I want to get rid of it because I have more.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah. But it has to wait.
Yeah.
Has to wait. All right.
And it has
that
to be
was
with
that.
that action. I have to place it out there with that.
Yep. No, when it comes back to you,
Then
that green one's going to go out there. You don't have to take a burrow action to do that.
Okay.
But once it comes back to your turn, it comes out here, and then you can use your burrow action to move it somewhere else. But only after it has this back on top of it.
Okay. I'll get there.
The highest, so they're going to place
6.
out 3 in the 4. So 1, 2, 3. Why y'all coming to my crib, y'all? Jeez Louise. And no doubles were rolled, so that's that. All right, 3 indeed. I want 7. How about 3 5s? So I can place 3 out at the 5, which I do not want at all. I could still take a 3, though.
You can re-roll
I know.
anytime you want, clearly.
Hey, anytime you want to. It's not my fault you don't know. You don't listen. Golly, George. I could put 3 on the 11. That's more worth it, because that's taking some points away from you. All right, 3 on the 11, right there.
You're going to burrow.
This comes out here. Yeah, I think well, actually, you know what? No, I'm not. No, I am not. Your turn.
6, 3, 1. Okay, or I can put 2 on a 7. But I don't want to, because you don't want to win that one right now.
Correct. So
Okay.
that's an option that you don't want to do.
Well, stop. Yes. Okay, so I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. So if I do this, I get 1 on a 9. Fine. And then
There's always 3 options, though. The options were
I did.
you get 3 on the 4.
I don't want to do that. That's dumb.
Okay. Or you can get 1 on the 9, which is what you did, or you can get 2 on the 7, which you also don't want to do. Okay, I just want to make sure you saw all this.
And I don't know what burrowing would do to help me. So,
Well, the faster you use all of your dudes,
I know.
the closer you get to getting those 9 bonus points.
But I don't know what would, I guess I could get
Well,
up, but then we have to move him.
yeah, you'd have to move this. That would give up your 8 points here.
I wouldn't have to move the queen. I
I mean,
have to move the
you
queen.
could.
I mean, I could swap something here. I could move my queen too.
Well, I mean, you could literally do this. And basically all that's doing is it's taking 7 points away from me. But it's giving them 3 points.
Okay. Fine.
I mean,
I don't know.
It doesn't win this, but it gets you closer because I have 2.5 and you have 2. But that does hurt me because I was winning that because of this right here. You done? All right. The highest, so they're going to place 3 on the 4.
Go ahead.
My goodness.
Have it. Go ahead. We're just going to avoid that one.
People are just...
For 4 points? No, I'm out.
And no doubles were rolled. So...
Now it's your turn.
My turn indeed. What is that? I'm re-rolling all that garbage. Not too much better.
Yes, it is.
But I can get 2 on 7.
But you don't want that. That has the reversey thing, so you don't want.
But I can use.
Oh.
I'm double check. Okay, so the reverse scoring token. When you draw the token, blah blah blah. We've already done that. No player can move while the red token is visible. No player can move the token to a different desert tile. The red token remains on the desert tile for a full round of play, which we've already done because the green came out. All right? Until it comes back to the player who has the green token. As soon as it is the turn of the player who has the green token, the player replaces the green token on top of the red token tile to illustrate that the token is now available to be moved by any player. If a player moves the pair of tokens, they immediately take the green token and the timer begins again for another full round. Repeat the process above. So...
Okay, I got it.
At the end of the game, this token changes how scoring works for the desert tile it is on. The player with the fewest Meerkats, not 0, collects the highest point value, and the second fewest collects the lower points value. Ties cancel each other out as normal. So what I think I'm going to do... Oh, well, you know what? I actually can't even move that, though. Because if I do 3 on 7, that's the rest of my guys. And that means that he would get 7 points, and you would get 3 points, and I would get nothing. So I don't want to do that. I have to take the second value, so I'm stuck with what I get. So I could go 1 on 11. That's not bad. So 1 on 11. And that's that. So, but wait, I need to do my bonus here. That doesn't help me. So I'm not going to do a bonus. I'm not going to do a burrow action. Go ahead.
522.
Heading back to work, Vanessa says, this looks like area control. It is area majority, not area control.
I'm going to re-roll 2.
Okay.
4-2.
You do 3 on the 6. You can do 2 on the 7.
I don't know where the 6 is. Is this the 6?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, of course. Or 2 on the 7.
2 on the 7, then you can use another one to activate that move your thing token, which would give you the 7 points at that point.
Okay. Walk me through it again.
Okay.
I
right. So if you want, you can do 2 on the 7.
Uh-huh.
So you would put 2 of your dudes out here.
Yeah.
And that would make you have 4 to 2 to 1.
Uh-huh.
And then you can use another one of your Meerkats and place it up here.
Right, and swap that.
Move this somewhere else.
Okay.
To a place that doesn't have a token.
Okay, I'm doing that.
Okay, so put your 2 out here then.
2 people go out there.
Okay.
And then
And then you got to put one of your Meerkats up there on your
this
from there.
one.
Yep.
Yes.
And where do you want this to go? It has to go. It wants to go there. Oh, great! Aren't you just wonderful?
It only goes 1 turn around.
Aren't you just wonderful?
No, I'm not.
Alrighty. Well,
You need the centerpiece.
Yep. All right, so they're doing the highest, so it's going to be 5. So they're going to get 3.
On the 7.
Oh, gosh. Oh, that's good.
Takes them away from me.
Yay! And no doubles were rolled, so nothing happens.
How come nobody... Okay, it's only when we land next to him that we have to move.
No, it's when we land on him.
On him that we make him move.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that in order to place, it's you either place Meerkats or assign a guardian. So I'm going to roll the dice, but I'm going to assign a guardian, like so. Boom. And then that's all I'm going to do. And wow.
5, 5, 4.
Okay. So you can get 2 on the 10, which doesn't help you.
2 on
Well,
the 10.
actually, 2 on the 10 would get you. No, it'll only get
points.
you 2 points.
No, 2 points.
3. Well, you can still only get 2 on the 9 because you only have 2 Meerkats to place.
10, yes.
But that would get you to the 9 points first.
To the 9. What? Here?
No.
You said 9.
If you place your last 2 dudes out,
Right.
you're going to get this token.
Okay.
Because you're the first person to do it.
And they'd have to go there.
They would have to go to the 10, yeah. So that would get you 2 points plus 9. That's an 11-point move.
So 2.
I don't know that it's. I mean, it's not bad.
Oh no, I don't know that I want to. Let me think for a second here. Hold on.
This comes out here. Now it can be moved. You can place a guardian.
I could just do a guardian.
You could do that.
Okay, I will. I will place a guardian as my top part of the move, and as my second, I'm going to burrow and move my queen 2. 1, 2.
My goodness! I told you people, she's a shark. She's.
Philip just said shark is smelling blood.
I know. That's exactly
This is
what
from
I'm
this
talking
game.
about. Matthew Ryan is
And I
here.
get this
Matthew Ryan is the owner of Envy Born Games. Thank you for being here, Matthew.
Thank you. I'm
Appreciate
glad
you, buddy. Yeah, my wife is a shark. She's chomping at the bit here. She just triggered the end of the game, so she got.
Look, shh, I don't want to hear
She
it.
got 4 points. She's going to get 4 points now from her guardians and pups. She placed her last one, which gets her 9 points. And with her last move, she took away 12 points. So that was a 21-point turn for you. No. Yeah. 20.
That doesn't mean I'm going to
My
win.
goodness. 25 points because you got 4 points. My goodness gracious. Yeah, the cackle.
That
was a real power move at the end. I know, right? Goodness
Look,
gracious.
I'm not always a power move. I just happen
Now
to see
these
it.
people have to move.
I just happen to see
So the
it.
lowest is a 1. So they're going to be placing 1 in the 7. Why? Why? That gives you points back now. All right. So what am I going to do here? I only have 1 die to place.
Thanks, Victoria.
At the 8. That does me 0 good. I could go 2 on the 7, which would only give me 1. That does me 0 good whatsoever.
What's your third option? Because you said there's 3 options.
4. And that does me no good either. I'm only going to get 6 points out of this because I get to place my last one. And I think I have to choose placing Meerkats or assigning a guardian. I don't think I can, because I really want to move this and get my 11 points back. Thank you very much. But I think...
Daniel says re-roll.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I could re-roll.
Aren't you glad I'm staying up on chat?
Yes. Okay, that gives me the 9 or the
That's
10.
only payback from saying I can
10,
only
I'm
re-roll
already getting
once.
9. Doesn't help. 7 does. No, it doesn't, because you guys have moved in on my clan's territory. But I think I must. Maybe Matthew can ask. I think I have to place my last Meerkat.
You can't do a guardian.
No, I can. I can place a guardian up here.
I get you 4 points.
Yeah, I get that. But I really wanted to move this, but I can't do that. I can't forego
Right, you have
placing
to do
a
the
Meerkat
no.
or...
Because that's addition, like it's 1, 2, 3. So it specifically says 1, 2, 3. No point reading it. Daniel says you could use the last action as a burrow, but
I can, but it doesn't seem like you can though, because it says roll 3 dice, place Meerkats, or assign a guardian. So it says one of these things. If a tile has an oasis, you may resolve oasis effect and replace with new oasis token. It doesn't say, and I don't see it anywhere in the rule book where you can forego placing Meerkats or a guardian.
I don't know, but I read it as you do this. Then the second thing is you either place it or assign it. Yeah. Then you may take a...
It says once, and then it says on take a burrow action, once you have rolled the dice and either placed Meerkats onto a desert tile or assigned a guardian in your reserve area, you may also choose to activate. So you have to do one or the other. You can't just take the burrow action. So in this particular case, I think my best course of action is to flip the table. That way we don't score points, you don't win, and that's just the way it goes.
I don't think I like that choice.
I don't either. But I mean, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Anyway, all right, so I'm just going to go here and place my guardian. That's my last thing. So I do get this. And that's the end of the game. Because now all bonus tiles have been used.
Yep.
We're going to take the Ultima and flip it over for our points. So we go ahead and put our points down here on just the paw side. Like so.
Yes.
And we count points. So, let's see here. All right, so I'll do my points first. So over here, red has first, and you have second. So I get Butkus.
So wait, red gets 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yep.
Blue gets 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yep. All right, so that one's done. Here, blue gets 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that one's done. And then up here, red gets 8 and blue gets 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, this is great. I have 0. That's awesome.
You have some there.
Oh, I get 5 points. Look at that. That's amazing. No. Here.
You get 6.
Oh, yeah, but yeah. And how many do you get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's a 6. That's awesome. You're great. That's wonderful. Over here, the red gets 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I get 2. Yay. And then nothing over here. Over here, I also get nothing. Once again,
gets 9.
Red gets 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And you get 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then over here, you get 11 because you're a dork. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I get 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I get 10 down there.
See, 10 brings you all the way back up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
See?
No, there is no C.
You still got second place.
You walloped me with your shark-ish
I was not sharkish.
maneuvering.
I just happened to see it. I don't usually see it.
Sharks don't usually see in my foot.
You guys see us play all the time.
Yeah.
He beats me
How
9
often?
times out of 10.
How often does she come from by? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to play this game. Oh, I beat you by almost twice. Oh, no.
He can walk home.
I already am home.
Well then, I guess you got a long walk.
Yep. I could be remembering incorrectly. Yeah, it's no problem. It's pretty clear in the book about the not being able to forego placing a meerkat or assigning one. You must do that because it says after you roll and place or assign,
Then
you get to
you can
take one burrow action.
Yeah.
It's pretty clear. But no worries, it's okay.
Dustin Webb is here.
At least in the scoring and how each tile scores. This kind of reminds me of Perch, at least. Yeah, no, I get you. Video evidence, that's right. That is absolutely correct. Video evidence of Sharky Shark Shark.
Philip says,
Shark bait, shark bait.
cue the ham with all the salt Sam is dishing.
That's right.
Oh, we forgot to score the pups.
Can you play again? Oh,
Yeah, we did.
we both get 4 points. 2 times 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 49 to 33. Beat me by 16 points. Can you play again and briefly explain the rules? I just got here. No.
I have to go back to work.
She has to go back to work. So, yeah, that's that. That is Meerkat Kingdom. We're going to be playing this a little bit more, and we'll be giving there is, I believe, 27 days left on the Kickstarter campaign right now. So you guys can use the link in the description below to go check that out. We are not getting any money from this. We're not getting, that's why we didn't put in there that it was a paid promotion or anything like that. This is just a game that that's been on my radar for a while now, and Matthew reached out and asked if we were interested in taking a look at it, and I said yes. I don't even think it took much time for me to send that email back.
Yes.
Yes, just go ahead and send it. So we're not getting paid for this or anything like that.
Are interested in anything that you saw?
Yep.
You should take a look at the Kickstarter that's still running.
Go check it out. Check it out, and we'll see you
aren't,
guys and
blame
gals
Sam.
on the flip side. Now listen, there's not going to be another video today. I was playing with the possibility of putting another video in later on this afternoon, but I've got a meeting to go to, and I don't know how long that meeting's going to take. So I don't want to schedule something and then not be able to get back in time for it.
Maybe we'll do a short today.
Maybe. We'll see. All right, that's it. Thank you for playing. Thanks for being here. That has been Meerkat Kingdoms. We'll see you guys and gals on the flip side. Take care.
Bye. Daniel says there's another aspect of Guardians we should read in the rulebook.
Okay, fine. Let me read that. Another aspect of Guardians. Guardians are worth additional points if they are left guarding pups in the reserve area. They can have Guardians can be moved to desert tiles during scoring to change the majorities there. It wouldn't have mattered at all.
I got it.
I mean,
so you could move your Guardians.
Yeah, but I don't think that would not have helped me at all.
Right.
Anywhere.
Stop.
It would have taken points away from you here, but it would have taken 6 points away from you. Whoop-de-freaking-do.
So I still would have. It would have been 10
you still would have
points.
whooped me.
By 10.
No. It wouldn't. It would have been just 6 points because it would have taken points away from you and not given it to me.
Right.
It would have just equaled you here. I mean, I guess I could have gone over there. That would have been a swing of 12. But still, that would not have given me the win. I do understand, and thank you, Daniel, for saying that, but it wouldn't have given me the win. I wouldn't have been able to do that in enough places in order to do that. Here it was 2.5, 4.5 to my 2.5. I would have had to place both here just to tie you. That would have taken 12 points away from you, which would have put you back here. But then I would not have been able to do anything over here, which would have possibly given me the win.
And it would have taken 2 from you because you wouldn't have had the multipliers.
That's correct. So it would not have worked much here. But thank you, Daniel, for that reminder. Appreciate you. Yeah, it's a good game. All right, we'll see you on the flip side, folks. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.